Hello, I'm back again with my Fiat. Had a problem with the fuel filter letting air bubbles in, and I'm going to let you know how I solved the problem. So I have a Fiat 126P, it's a 97, and I kept getting air bubbles right here in this fuel filter. Air bubbles are actually, gas was coming in, but also air bubbles are constantly flowing in, flowing in, flowing, flowing. And at high speeds, eventually it would choke out, and then I would have to stop, restart it, and then go again. So I checked all the air, I checked all the fuel lines everywhere. I put tighter clamps on, made sure no air was getting sucked in anywhere. I even checked the return line, which is in the back, way back here, that goes back to the fuel tank. Obviously, this is the line that comes from the fuel tank. I checked all the fittings, checked the fittings on the tank itself, and I still had air bubbles. It was making me nuts. Eventually, I followed this back to the tank. I went underneath the car. I dropped the tank about 3 inches without taking apart the whole inside of the car. I just dropped the tank a little bit, just enough to get this fuel line off. I ran this fuel line into a gas can, and I had 0 air bubbles. So I figured it must be a problem with the sending unit. So I ordered a new sending unit, put that all on, and 0 air bubbles now. I have an air bubble, a bigger air bubble in the filter right now, only because the car has been sitting, but that gets a lot smaller once the car is running. There's always a little bit of an air bubble in there that doesn't really go away. It's difficult to get to go away, but the air bubbles coming out of the fuel line constantly, that problem is solved. No more air bubbles. So my whole problem was just the sending unit. I had a bad sending unit. I checked the old sending unit, and I put underwater, put air line on it, and there was no air leaks or nothing. So I'm still not sure where the air bubbles are coming from. But once I changed out that sending unit, then we were all good. And now I don't have any more air bubbles, and the car runs strong, idles better, everything's perfect now. My next video, I'm going to post a little problem having with the speedometer. When I was coming back from a little get together over the weekend, all of a sudden my speedometer just stopped working. So now I'm in the middle of replacing the speedometer cable. So look at the next video and you'll see kind of what you have to go through in order to change that speedometer cable. Thanks.